Have you ever seen a sound check that felt almost as exciting as the actual concert? That is exactly what happened when Jimin and BTS took the stage at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Before the main show even began, the atmosphere was already electric, and Jimin quickly became one of the biggest talking points among ARMY. The moment Jimin appeared on stage, fans immediately turned their attention toward him. What was supposed to be a preparation session suddenly felt like a special performance of its own. And honestly, it is easy to understand why. There was something about Jimin's presence during the sound check that made the entire atmosphere feel different. Without the pressure of the full concert production, the massive choreography, or the dramatic stage effects, fans were able to see a more relaxed side of him. His expressions, movements, and natural energy were enough to make fans excited all over again. AT&T Stadium was already an impressive sight. The massive venue in Arlington, Texas, was preparing to welcome BTS, and even before the official performance began, anticipation was clearly building. For ARMY, seeing BTS during soundcheck is always a special experience. A soundcheck may technically be part of the preparation process, but for fans, it can feel like getting a rare glimpse behind the scenes. It is a moment when the members can interact with the stage, test the sound, move around more casually, and simply enjoy the atmosphere before the real show begins. And Jimin appeared to be completely comfortable in that environment. There is a certain charm in watching an artist during moments like these. During a full concert, every movement is carefully planned. The lighting is dramatic, the choreography is precise, and thousands of fans are watching every second. But during soundcheck, those boundaries can feel much more relaxed. That is when small gestures suddenly become memorable. A smile can become a viral moment. A simple movement can make fans scream. And one glance toward the audience can be enough to send ARMY into complete excitement. That is exactly why Jimin's presence during this soundcheck attracted so much attention. Even without the full concert production, his stage presence remained impossible to ignore. Jimin has always had a unique ability to capture attention without needing to do too much. His movements can be subtle, yet his presence remains powerful. And this soundcheck once again showed that side of him. As BTS prepared on stage, the atmosphere continued to build. The stadium was no longer simply a venue waiting for a concert. It felt like the beginning of something much bigger. For the fans who were lucky enough to witness the soundcheck in person, these moments could become memories they would talk about for a very long time. And for fans watching clips online, even a short video could create the feeling that they were standing inside AT&T Stadium themselves. That is the power of BTS moments. Sometimes, it does not take an entire concert to create excitement. Sometimes, all it takes is a few minutes on stage. A familiar voice. A familiar face. And especially, Jimin appearing in front of thousands of excited fans. The chemistry between the BTS members also added another layer to the atmosphere. Seeing the members together on stage is always something special for ARMY. Their individual personalities are different, but when they come together, there is a natural energy that fans immediately recognize. And during soundcheck, that chemistry can feel even more authentic because the environment is less formal than the main concert. There is a sense that fans are witnessing BTS preparing for the show, rather than simply watching a finished performance. That makes every little moment feel more meaningful. For Jimin, however, the attention seemed to follow him naturally. Whether he was moving around the stage, reacting to the music, or simply enjoying the moment, fans were watching closely. And that is what made the atmosphere so exciting. The main concert had not even started yet, but ARMY were already talking about what they had seen. The excitement was already there. The anticipation was already there, and the energy inside AT&T Stadium was only getting stronger. It is moments like this that remind fans why BTS continues to have such a powerful connection with their audience. Their performances are obviously a major part of their appeal, but it is also these smaller, more spontaneous moments that fans treasure. A soundcheck can reveal a different side of the artists. Less polished, less scripted, and sometimes much more personal. For many fans, seeing Jimin in that environment is enough to make the entire experience unforgettable. And now, the big question is what happened next. If the atmosphere was already this intense during soundcheck, what would happen once the main concert officially began? Would Jimin bring an even bigger energy to the stage? Would BTS create another unforgettable moment? And would the Arlington audience be ready for everything that was about to happen? One thing is certain, the excitement had already begun long before the first official performance. Jimin and BTS had stepped onto the AT&T Stadium stage for soundcheck, and once again, ARMY had plenty of reasons to keep their eyes on them. Sometimes, the most memorable moments are not the ones that are planned to become legendary. Sometimes they happen quietly during preparation, captured by a camera, shared by fans, and remembered long after the moment is gone. And Jimin's appearance during the BTS Soundcheck in Arlington may have been exactly that kind of moment. A simple soundcheck, a massive stadium, thousands of excited fans, and Jimin once again reminding everyone why even the smallest moment can become a huge event when BTS is involved. As the anticipation continued to build inside AT&T Stadium, it became increasingly clear that this was not going to feel like an ordinary concert night. For the fans in Arlington, simply knowing that BTS was preparing just a few meters away created an incredible sense of excitement. And somewhere in the middle of all, that anticipation was Jimin. There is something fascinating about watching an artist prepare before stepping into the spotlight. The massive stage may look ready. The lights may be waiting. The sound system may already be tested. But there is still a quiet moment before everything explodes into the full concert experience. That was the atmosphere surrounding the sound check. And for ARMY, those quiet moments can sometimes be just as exciting as the performance itself. Jimin's presence added another layer to that anticipation. Fans were watching his every movement, waiting to see what he would do next. Even the smallest interaction could immediately become a talking point online. That is the reality of being part of BTS. Every appearance can become a moment. Every smile can become a memory. And every unexpected gesture can send thousands of fans into a frenzy. But beyond the excitement, there was something even more meaningful happening. BTS was preparing to meet their audience. After everything that goes into creating a major concert, the soundcheck represents the final connection between the artists and the stage. It is where the members make sure everything feels right before giving their full energy to the audience. And that preparation matters. Because once the lights go down and the concert begins, there is no room for hesitation. The music has to hit. The choreography has to connect. The vocals have to carry across the stadium. And the performers have to give everything they have. That is why watching BTS during soundcheck can be so fascinating. Fans get a glimpse of the work behind the spectacle. They see the artists before the full transformation into the larger-than-life performers everyone knows. And Jimin, with his natural stage presence, can make even that preparation look captivating. As the moments passed, anticipation continued to grow. Fans inside and outside the stadium were waiting for the next update, the next clip, the next glimpse of what BTS had planned. Social media only amplified the excitement. A short moment captured on a phone could suddenly reach thousands of people. Fans who were not even in Texas could experience